Hi everyone, I just wanted to do that video that I spoke about last time about all the piercings I have and where I have had them done. Also where I'd recommend. We'll start with one that I don't actually have anymore. I always forget which eyebrow it is. I don't know if you see that, it's really faint with this crappy camera. But those two faint dots. I used to have my eyebrow pierced from the age of 16 to 18. I took it out, I don't really know why, but who really understands 18-year-olds? I basically had that one done down in Chinkford in London. It's at a place called Shalina's, which I'm hoping isn't there anymore because the guy was, to be polite, pants. He was an older chap and he thought he knew it all, which sadly he didn't. He believed in piercing cartilage with a gun, which we all know is a big no-no. He didn't like being told it was a no-no though. So, I think the next few I got after that was in a place in Stratford. There's a shopping centre there, not the lovely Westfields, the old one across the road from Westfields. It's in the inn shop somewhere. Oh, I think it's called like Marmalade Park or something very similar to that. She did my conch piercing. No, she didn't do that one. She did, oh come on, the Anti-tragus there. You can't see the other side of the ball. It is, oh come on here, come on. Yeah, she did my Anti-tragus. She did the first Nape piercing I had done. She also did my septum when I first had that done, except for she kind of botched it, kind of went in an angle, so went half through the sweet spot and then came out through like, oh, it was fun, but yeah, I ended up getting that re-pierced. I took it out after like I tried for like 3 months to heal that. I don't know why I bothered. So I took that out and got it redone at a Essex Tattoo Expo, which is probably about 4 years ago now. I was going to this lady when I was like 17, so my next load. I got a few in Camden, so I got my tragus that you can see on that ear. Got that one done in Camden along with the second Nape piercing I have. Oh, that I had done. I don't have both of them. He dermal punched out the tissue, the scar tissue, as I discussed in my last video, and then pierced through the holes. He, instead of a metal bar, he's used a PTFE bar, which surprisingly has lasted. You know, I didn't want that done, but he recommended it, and he seemed to know a bit more than I did. That was in a place called Needle FX in Camden. It was a place called Chioco that did the tragus. I don't think they're there anymore, and some of the tattooists have gone to the piercers have gone to a place called Hell to Pay. I don't know if Hell to Pay is still in Camden anymore. They kind of change around an awful lot in Camden. A little bit unreliable. In Colchester here since I was 20. I've had a few done. The Filtrum was the last one I had done here. That one healed fine. I also got, I got, I don't know if you can see it, oh, it's all the way in there, the Daith piercing. I also got a Rook piercing on my forward helix here. You probably couldn't see any of that, and I couldn't see if you saw it. I won't until I watch this video back. You can always Google them if you don't know what they look like. I had them done here at a place called Cosmic, but the gentleman that did them, he's now left. Piercer seems to move around a lot. He's moved up north now. Yeah, Cosmic's quite nice up here. We've also got another one called Flaming Gun, like a tattoo piercing studio. I don't know them as well, so you just stick to what you know most of the time. If you know they're good, you stick to them. Although the place that obviously everyone wants to know about really is the place that I got my cheek piercings. I I had them done by a gentleman called Darren, who now owns a studio in Bromley South called Valhalla. I will put a link to them because there's a little bit of a shameless promotion. He did my cheek piercings. He also did my first Daith piercing I had. And I go to his studio for this lovely little bad boy. I will only show that much of it. It's a cartoon sleeve in the progress. It's got Pokemon, Powerpuff Girls, Wreck-It Ralph, Hello Kitty, and hopefully some Despicable Me characters. Yeah, that one's in progress, and I'll show it off when it's getting there. I mean, I've got another session at the end of this month, so hopefully that should all go well. A day session. Yeah, I don't want to be showing off too much of it yet. Oh, I've got another tattoo, just a rose, a generic rose. Got that one done. Called Blue Fire in Chinkford as well, actually. Obviously, I used to live in London. I lived in Chinkford for a bit before I left to move up here to Colchester. Also in Chinkford, I got my snake bites, my venoms. I know they're all horrible names. And I also got my lovely scaffold back there. And there's so many awful names for piercings, like they're just generic. Just 2 lip piercings, and I've got tongue piercings. But they're not exactly straight, but c'est la vie. I've had most of these piercings since I was 18, 19, and then perhaps like 1 or 2 years since. The cheek piercings I've had for 2.5 years now, so in a couple of months actually it'll be 3 years, so that's all good. Still no problems really. Do recommend going to somewhere like someone's licensed, someone that doesn't pierce under 16-year-olds, doesn't tattoo under 16-year-olds, because at the end of the day you don't know what's going to happen. You have to make sure they have a license, that they're doing things by the books. I obviously recommend, if you're in London, go to my friend Darren. If you're in Colchester, go Cosmic. I mean, it's always worth travelling to go to a decent place, especially when it's a tattoo. You're going to have that on you for life. You might as well make sure it's something you want to look at every day for the rest of your life. I mean, my tattooist is a lady called Sarah Sparks. She's really, really lovely. Again, I will be putting the link to Valhalla, so you can see some more of her work. You can see some piercings that my friend has done. I mean, he's not a 20-something-year-old like kid. He's been in this game a long time, and he doesn't pierce cartilage with guns. So it's all good. I will be leaving you all on that note, just because kind of hanging a little bit. So I want to go chill out, because I've got nothing better to do on a Saturday night. Hope you have a good weekend. See ya.